Hey baddies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm doing something different. I wanted to do an updated version of what's in my makeup bag. And today's makeup bag is so full that I don't even know what to say. I just did this face beat, so a lot of my brushes are dirty. Don't judge. Don't judge. I just did this face beat for you guys. So we're gonna do what's in my makeup bag. And first things first is in this makeup bag, you guys, there's not everything in here. So like my skin prep and things for my hair, not everything is in here. So I just got literally the basics on some we're going on a vacation and pack up in the next 20 minutes, and this is my go-to bag. So yeah, some things are missing, but I'm gonna fill in the blanks for you guys so that this is informative and at least you guys know what to add, what you don't really need that much. And I'm going to show you things that I would pack if I had the time to actually pack for more things and get a full set of everything that I would need on a trip for a full glam look. But this one is like my emergency grab on the go makeup kits. So let's get right into it. So first things first, I've got my beauty blender. So beauty blenders are amazing, especially if you want to make sure that your makeup is blended perfectly. So you know that situation where you're putting on your concealer, you're putting on your contour, and nothing is really blending into looking like it's skin. We don't want to be having faces like that. So best thing that I do with regards to blending up my makeup, if I'm using a beauty blender instead of a brush, is to wet the beauty blender. So I wash the beauty blender and then I put it in a cup that has super warm water. I would like to start with it hot because by the time I need it, the water's already cooled down a bit. So yeah, I want it like super soft, and you want it to like bounce a bit. So that's how you know you've got an amazing beauty blender. And also your beauty blender must expand. This one is not expanding, so that's how I know this is not a good purchase. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's so hard to find beauty blenders. So if you find a good one, make sure you keep it good. Make sure you wash it every single time you're done with it, because it must last you. It literally must last you. It's no game. So before I go in with my makeup, I always like to put in my 25 Miracle Spray, because chances are I've got cornrows underneath or I've got braids, and I will definitely need that. So whatever it is that I've got a wig as well, this works miracles. This is the Mizani 25 Miracle Spray, and it has literally 25 benefits. It is a moisturizing, strengthening, professional benefits for like professional salons, and in all of those headings there's like 9 of each. So yeah, it's nourishing, it's a leave-in conditioner, it's lightweight, it helps protect the hair from like dryness, it helps with heat damage, especially if you trying to preserve your curls. It's just amazing. This is my miracle because it has 25 miracles. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I put this on my hair before I start everything. And then I like to go in with my finishing touches. So I usually go in with my banana powder or my translucent powder from Wet n Wild. And these powders are really amazing because they seal in everything. So in the end, after you put in your powders, after you put in your wet products and your blush and everything, you go in with these beauty blenders. You go in with these translucent powders. So I like to use the banana powder at the bottom over here just to bring up a warmth in my face, and then translucent over here, and over here. So this also helps with contouring the rest of your face so you can have a nice sculpted face. You know what I mean? So after that, I have my beauty blender. So I love this beauty blender. Apart from the fact that it is pink, I just love how cushiony and soft it is. So I use this for my translucent powder, and if there's any form of like setting like hard powder that I use on my face, I like to go in with that just to like perfect certain areas that I feel are not blurred out. So this really helps with blurring out some pores and yeah, sealing in a lot of that powder in the face to make sure that everything stays in its area. But yeah, this is amazing for taking like a dewy face into more of a mattified face. But yeah, this has many functions. It's just a tool that we use for makeup. And then I have my brushes. Definitely I have my foundation brush, my concealer brush, my powder brushes, my eyebrow brushes. So eyebrow brushes are usually this thin, just so you can sculpt the eyebrow a bit better. I also use this as for contour or concealer, depending on how I'm using it for that day. Remember, you guys, we wash our brushes, of course. And then I have my product brush. This applies my serums. So whether it is whatever form of like primer I'm using, this is the brush for that. It really helps push it into your pores better, you know. I just also like its cleanliness, like using a brush as opposed to using your hands, especially if you're going into doing makeup. I just prefer to just start with a clean base and clean everything, because it's makeup. All of this is concealed in, and then you're gonna go in with like a setting spray and it's even more concealed in, so you'd hope that like healthy things are stuck there, you know, for the most that you can do for your face, especially as an acne prone skin. I'm like super, if I could wash my face 3 times a day, I would love to, but unfortunately this is the real world. And then I have my skin prep. So without fail, if I don't have anything else, or I'm on the run or whatever's happening, that hardly happens because I start my makeup with a clean face base. But yeah, I use this rose water by Nature's Nourishment with turmeric. This just helps. The turmeric just helps with like brightening agents. Not that I have any problem, but like because I'm someone who has acne scars and hyperpigmentation, I really like to help smoothen that process and speed it up. And rose water is absolutely amazing, again, with someone who's got acne prone skin. And apart from that, I think anyone who's got normal skin, any face, rose water is amazing for your skin. You're a queen. You deserve water dipped in roses, you know what I mean? And then I have my foundation, and another foundation. So I love these foundations. So this is Glow Classic. I think it's like a Nigerian brand. I'm not, okay, it's saying USA, but yeah, okay. I usually see these brands with like, yeah, with American brands. But anyways, I'm now reading the bag and it's saying that it's actually USA, formulated in USA. So this is Glow Classic, and this is my Estee Lauder. I love my Estee Lauder because it's full coverage, especially again with someone who's got acne prone skin. A lot of my stuff is really centered against fighting the acne and having an amazing flawless face beads. But obviously skin prep is amazing to add into your, you know, procedure. So yeah, we're gonna go into skin prep later. So I have my foundations, and these come in different ranges because I've got hyperpigmentation and I've got combination skin, and that means my skin tone is like this 27 colors here. We are literally Africa in this face. Like it's I don't know how to feel. It is my skin. I love myself. I love the creation that God has made in me. So I'm not fighting it. We'll roll with it. And that's why we have 3 foundations. And then we have my concealer. I love this Maybelline concealer, and I really want to start branching out into more makeup. So I felt like if I bought high-end makeup, it would have to be because I've practiced makeup so hard and shown my dedication to it, because it costs a lot of money. So now that I feel like I've done my best and I can really step into the high-end makeup zone, because remember guys, don't get fooled by influencers such as who I'm trying to be. Don't get fooled by these fancy girlies, and don't get fooled by brands. All of these things are the same thing. It's just that some are high-end and some are not. They're for the market, people like us. So don't be fooled by these brands. It's all in the way you apply your products. Apply your products well, blend well, and make sure you skin prep well, and everything will be okay. You know, when I say take your time but while blending, that is literally, that will set you apart with your makeup. So take your time with that, and you don't always have to be perfect. So if you make sure that you practice and you take your time with it, you will be amazing, and you would have done the best that you could do. So yeah, so I've got my contour. So this is the VC C100. I don't know where this brand is from. It's 3Q Beauty, so I'm not really sure what it is, like what the brand is, but yeah, I think it's 3Q Beauty because that's what's got the R sign on it, meaning that's what's verified in the market to as a brand. So yeah, so this is what I use as my contour. So this is what I use as basically my bronzer to bring the warmth back into my face. So this chocolatey goodness comes from the warmth, you know. So then we have my primers. So this is the Maybelline primer. So this is amazing because it's matte and poreless. As someone with oily skin and acne prone skin, my pores are usually opened and I'm like super oily. So I always like to go in something with that's mattifying and something that is poreless and kills out these pores. But I definitely am going to be trying the NARS Pore Grip Primer because I am on the hunt for the best primer that can kill my pores. Yes. And then I go in with my serum. So I always start in with my serum because it is lightweight. And this is by Wet n Wild. It is an amazing base. I love this. It took me a while to enjoy this, but I just really love how it seeps into the skin and it really does provide moisture back into the skin as a makeup agent. So yeah. Then we have my brow gel. So this is my brow gel from Essence Cosmetics. I really love this brow gel because apart from its cute little brush, the cute little brush really sold me because it's so perfect because my eyebrows just get to have its own thing. It's like its own world and it's like really packaged well. A lot of people have bad reviews on this, but for me personally, I'm loving it. The way that the texture of my eyebrows is, I'm really loving this product. It's waxy. I like 10 out of 10. I hope that this brand Wet n Wild, Essence, I hope that Essence does not kill this because it is amazing for some of us. I'm loving this, you know, but because we cannot afford some P. Louise just coming in as a brow gel, you know. And then I have my comb that I got from Mizani, especially if I've got any, like I always keep a comb, guys. You never know. Sometimes you just need a comb, you know, and it can really change the whole look up. It's just put a comb in your makeup bag. You never know what's gonna happen. Sometimes it can really change the look. Like right now, these curls are like this, and let me zhuzh them up. Let me make them a bit, you know, sexalicious, you know, a bit wild girl. See, now it's a whole look. It's a whole thing. It's a whole vibe. It's something new. It's something different. These are my cornrows, by the way. So yeah, it's something new. It's something different. Now it's just zhuzhed up. So see, sometimes your curls are dead and you just need a comb. So always have a comb in your bag. Then I've got my MAC mascara. I really love this mascara, but I've got lashes on. So usually what I always have in my bag, because I've got like 2 lash glues, is a pair of lashes and lash glues. So a pair of lashes. I love using the New Darling pairs of lashes because I love their variety. They're amazing. And then I just get to use this as like a pad to put all my makeup in, and I don't have to get my hands dirty. See, clean hands. And then I have my LA Girl Pro Concealer, especially as someone, again, with acne prone skin. The spots, this literally kills the hyperpigmentation. This kills the spots that I left from acne. This kills dark under eyes. This kills everything that you really are not trying to be showing. If you've got a tattoo, try and use this with a translucent powder and you'll thank me later, because it makes that makeup so full coverage that if you're trying to hide anything, you will be a queen at it. And then I have my, guys, this is my primer for my eyelashes. For my eyelids. And I don't know, this is called the Beckham Ageless. And this is Clown White. So I really like this primer because it really sets a good base, especially as a dark skinned girl. I have been finding a really hard time finding a primer that doesn't dissolve in my skin and oxidize and turn into something like a concealer, you know? So this is amazing for me to get like these blues, these purples, all these colors that you get to see in here. I've got a green in here and I really love the pop of color it brings to my eyeshadows. So then I've got my brushes in here and I've got my fluff remover. So this is what you use to remove the hairs on your skin. Usually use this with aloe vera. I don't recommend anything else. Always have a base so that you do not create more scarring and more mistakes and just more acne and breakouts on your skin. Be hygienic, you guys. Be hygienic. If you playing around with your skin, make sure that you also providing to the skin. So yes. And yeah, then I've got my new Darling eyebrow gel, and I think that's basically it. And then additionally, I would have my powders. So these powders are very amazing. These are my pressed powders, and they are like full coverage. They're amazing. There's nothing I can say about them. They're amazing. And then I've got my eyeshadow. This is my eyeshadow palette. It's like got so many shades. 54 ultimate colors. Yes, 54 ultimate colors, because these are a lot of colors. They are the ultimate colors, as you heard them say. It's 54 ultimate colors. Exactly. Then I have, so this is my blush palette, and if you guys have seen my other videos, I use this blush palette. It's amazing. It's also got the shimmer, and I realized I haven't put some shimmer on my face, and it's really breaking my heart because I'm a shimmer girl. So I just get to pick from these. Right now, I think I'm really liking something icy, something coldy, because this look just went, it's not as warm as I wanted it to be. It just took itself into an icier kind of place. And I don't really know what to say. I'm not fighting it. I love the look. I usually love where my looks take me because I'm a creative. I love makeup for what it is. And it's not that deep for me. We have fun. We see where it takes us. And I feel like it should be the same for you guys. Like, have fun. See where it takes you. Enjoy your time with it, because it's like adult creativity. I love coloring books, but you know, sometimes you gotta do things that are a bit sufficient to the time you're living in. And I'm not saying that like rush being an adult, but you gotta kind of do things that help the adulthood, because adulthood is hard as it is. So at least if work is hard, you can put on a creative, fun face beat for yourself and take the world by storm. Be a superhero of makeup and beauty, and just creative something. What creative outbursts? I don't know what to say, guys, but yeah, this is why I love makeup. It's a form of expression, and it's beautiful. The fact that there's people who design the stuff from time is just beautiful. I love this look, you guys. And yeah, that's in my makeup look, and that's everything that I used for this face beads. I hope you guys really love this video, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on those notification bells, and you guys, please let me know how you guys feel about my videos. Comment below, and yes, I will be back next week. Bye.